Hey, what's up? It's Brick here, and you're looking at 45 fake Lego minifigures, plus one fake Lego skeleton, plus 3 fake Lego xenomorphs. Now, all these came from the market where I got a lot of Lego from. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that I helped the lady and her grandson, who was on the stall that day, tell that these were fake. So she thought they were real originally, and then she basically told her they're basically fake. So I helped them separate them all out. They got put in the box. Now she tried to get her money back off of the seller from Facebook. She succeeded, but they didn't want the figures back, and so she gave about 35 of them to me, and then I bought some of the other ones because some of the good ones that were left over, and so I ended up with 45 of them plus 3 xenomorph and a skeleton. Although it's really 45 of them, and it's really only 44 really, because this has got a block etch head. This one, for some reason, it was missing the head, so I just put a block etch head on there. So anyway, so I helped her separate these out away from the normal minifigures. She wasn't very happy. She paid £1 each from a guy on Facebook for these. Interestingly, there's 3 different suppliers here. They're produced by 3 different companies, it seems, because they slightly vary in quality and the way they're put together. But yeah, so she tried to get her money back. Eventually, after about 2 weeks, the guy who sold these gave her money back, and then wouldn't give his information in order for her to actually, send him the money, send the figures back to him. And I told her the reason why that is because he is not just a single seller. He's probably part of the company who actually makes these minifigures, and it is illegal, basically, trade of these minifigures, illegal production and import of these figures. If you have sets that feature figures like these protected Lego design, they won against Best Lock and Lepin, and basically Lego, a couple of years ago now, won the right to actually have the Lego minifigure as a actual copyright. That's why you get all these brands, including Best Lock, Block Etch, Woma, Kobe, all switched to making their own Lego figures instead of copying. Switched to making their own type of figures instead of copying the Lego design. And this is why. It's around about 2012, I think. Between 2012 and 2017, the court case between Lepin was going on, and also a court case against Best Lock and others as well. So basically, long story short, Lego's won the right to have this design staved as a copyright. So you're going to get very few companies officially making sets with minifigures, Lego-like minifigures. Oops. But there are exceptions to the rule, like this one, this wrestling stadium set. It features these figures, which have figures like J-Star, another clone brand, which copies Lego minifigures, with this sort of shape to the back of the legs there, and that shape to the head in there, same shape. Maybe they thought that would be enough to stop them getting done for copyright, but I can assure you Lego's taken them down companies that don't even copy Lego minifigures like minifigures. They took down a couple, stopped the company Zero Max from producing their own minifigures design, even though it was nothing like Lego. So even though Kobe, Block Etch and all these other companies have mostly stopped producing Lego copies, minifigures in their sets, doesn't mean that Lego's not going to go after them. They probably will, and if they can, they'll have some success against them, like Zuru, stopping them making their own minifigures, even though they look nothing like Lego. Obviously, Lego's only got a certain amount of time and money and resources to go after different companies. And we do actually have Chuck Norris. So we actually have 46 fake figures. And he belongs with these ones at the back there because of the design inside him. Actually, while we're there, let's have a little look at the 3 different production designs of these figures. And also, while we're adding people to the mix, let's add these 2 figures from the mix. They're fake as well. Let's add these to the mix. These aren't from the market. These are actually from a charity shop opposite the market. So I think that's close enough. So we'll add those in. So now we have 46, 47, 48 fake minifigures. 45, 46, 45, 46. Yeah, we have 48 fake minifigures plus a fake skeleton and a fake skeleton and a 3 fake xenomorph. Although the xenomorphs are kind of like Lego doesn't make xenomorph basically, but they're based around fake skeletons, Lego skeleton shell. Whoa, her hair's all messed up. These 2 here from the charity shop are actually pretty decent quality considering they're fake. But yeah, if basically you sometimes now if you get packages, alternative sets and another brand in Lepin who still copy Lego minifigures, mostly from China. These companies are copying Lego minifigures. There is one company, Oxford, in North Korea, who creates very, very similar Lego looking figures, but not actually Lego design. But I imagine they're still infringing on copyright because their heads are exactly the same and they're the same dimensions as these. But the legs designs are a little bit different. We'll do a separate video on brick brands and their fake figures, which will include Jai Star, and it will include these. It will include these old black touch figures, probably the worst Lego clone or copy / fake I've ever seen. Right mess. But yep. So we're going to have a little closer look. Whoa, set up some bobbing around. I've just killed those 4 figures for your pleasure. Let's have a little closer look at them. So I try not to wobble around too much, but you can see the 4 different designs, or 4 different designs for these figures here. This one's one of the ones that came from the charity shop. I had a look, and it's got a very similar design to these ones here, but it's not the same. So they're not from the same production company. It'll be interesting to go back actually have a look at those fake NINJAGO figures and fake Star Wars figures and see if they match any of these producers. But got 4 different designs there. This one is the one that copies the current Lego design, and there are about 20 of these more. These ones here, and about say 10 of these, and then the rest sort of look like this one here. Actually, we could take the red one away because Chuck Norris, this one here, is exactly the same as the red one. So there's only 3 different types. Swap that one around. And these ones here feel like the lowest quality, and then these ones here with this sort of design here are the highest quality and have the best prints. I have already done a video showing all these figures up close in groups of 7. So if you want to check that out, please do. And also I've done a separate video on the xenomorphs as well. And some pretty cool figures here. You got the main guy from Walking Dead. You've got a guy from Breaking Bad here. You've got Game of Thrones there. You got Rocky Balboa, got the Beatles, same as the one that's coming in the new Yellow Submarine ideas set. Rocky Balboa, you got Rambo, you got 2 Terminators there, you got Hancock. So there's loads of really interesting figures here. Chuck Norris at the back there. So they are pretty interesting, but they are still counterfeits. So let's turn this around now.